What's up, guys? What's up, my unapologetic squad? So I wanted to sit and talk about this tonight. I think I might post this tomorrow, though. But let's talk about the Fresh and Fit podcast. In an episode, or I should say in an upload on Instagram, it shows one of the podcast members very emotional over the fact that YouTube has decided to remove them as a partner in their program. What that means is that they will no longer be funded. They will no longer be able to monetize their material. Basically, they will no longer be able to profit off of their content. I can't say I'm mad. I can't say I'm mad at all, because every single time that I've watched, and I haven't even watched in its totality, but anytime that I've ever watched an episode of their podcast, it's always been them shitting on their guest. And their guests are always women. And I know a lot of people will say, well, they mostly shit on black women. But I've seen them shit on women, period. They're like the most disrespectful, degrading when it comes to women. And I don't care what your content is, you just can't treat people like that. You can't treat people like that. We've seen other podcasters in the past suffer on the back end from degrading, disrespecting, dehumanizing people just for the benefit of views, for the benefit of likes. And it just never is a good thing at the end of the day. This guy is, as old as he is, as grown as he is in tears because he will not be bringing in any finances. And yet he says that it's because he's doing it for you guys. Nah, we know what the real truth is. You're not going to get funded, so you're not going to make any money. So now it's not even worth you doing the podcast because you're not benefiting in the end of the day. And I, for one, know what it's like. It's very, very challenging. It's not easy to be a podcast member. It's not easy to have a YouTube channel. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of time and effort to put together a podcast and to upload it on YouTube. You have to follow the rules. You have to strategically move a certain type of way. You have to deal with a lot of BS, and there's a lot of competition. The competition is fierce. But with this, they focused too much on the negativity, and now it has come back to bite them. And so basically they're going to have to revamp their podcast and start pretty much over. I'm pretty sure with the fans and with the following that they have, and pulling on the emotions and the heartstrings of their followers, I'm sure once they decide to rebuild, they'll probably be able to rebuild, but it's going to take some time. And YouTube does not forget. So I want to know what your guys' thoughts on that on this situation. Have you guys ever watched the Fresh and Fit podcast? And if so, what's your thoughts on them? And if you watched it, are you happy to see that they've been taken down? Because some people, rightfully so, deserve to be taken off the internet. They're not doing anything but breathing negativity. So I'll see you guys in the comment section. And it's been your girl, Miss Skin Deep, unapologetically.